All right, gonna show off a really quick little technique I use out here on days like today. Today's sunny, hot, probably the hottest day so far this year. It's supposed to be 86, close to 90. Bluebird skies, along with really clear water out here. So sometimes you got to go finesse on them when that happens. So this is a rig I use. It's a small setup. It's a small Texas rig. But I'm telling you, it catches me fish, and it's like this here. See it? It's small. Look at the size of my hand compared to it. Go. Let me get it up in my hand here. I'm trying to do this one-handed. But yeah, see here? It's about a 4-inch worm. It's a Zoom trick worm. Here it is. I got some at Ollie's. Great price for them. Got a big bag of 20 there, real easy. Black red flake, a really good color. Even on sunny days like this, sometimes you throw it into the shadows and it'll get you bit. So, I mean, I usually go with the natural color, but something small like this will attract your attention. They'll see it coming. But yeah, Xfinity Lews setup, 6-pound test, 16th ounce head with a really small EWG. I mean, that's probably the smallest EWG you'll ever see. But hey, it works and it catches me fish. Here's a leftover one I got from a couple already. But yeah, I decided I want to come out for an hour, you know, on a nice, beautiful day, and that's what I did. And here we go. Zoom trick worms in a 4-inch or any 4-inch. You can actually use, I'll tell you, the ones that work really well, are, believe it or not, are the little Lucky Strike ones from Walmart. When times are tough, take those little Lucky Strike ones, those Jimmy Houston worms that they sell for $1 at Walmart. Put them on the same setup, and you'll catch fish. And they got every color over there, so you can have a whole tackle box of those light colors, and of the colors that they sell, and for really cheap. But there you go. Finesse setup. Now this is a true finesse. Like I said, 6-pound, really small setup. You know, look at the size of that thing. It's tiny. But I'm telling you, the bass eat it when they're really weary. Like now, I see bass already trying to make nests out here. When they're weary, they will inhale this thing, and they did. Today I got 3 of them. They inhaled it. I got one about 2.5 pounds. The other were probably pounders. You know, 12, 14-inch pounders. And it got me some fish. But yeah, when you got to go light, not ultralight. I call this finesse. This is my finesse setup, 6-pound test. I would call ultralight more 4 to 2-pound test. So this is my light setup here, and this is what I do. I go light, Zoom worms, even a trick worm. Trick worms work really good too. Or power bait worms. You can get the small power bait worms. Use those. But there you go. There's a little setup you can use when they're just not biting and you got to throw something in front of them. This one usually works. See you out on the water.